The Naviance College tab is where students are able to connect with college research, automate the college application and transcript process, while also providing students with opportunities to increase the amount of scholarship dollars that they're being awarded. Now, the first process in the college process is the college research component here. Now, Naviance provides students with um, over 10 different tools to be able to research colleges that are best fit schools for them. Um, in particular, there's two that are extremely utilized by a lot of different schools to help students identify with the schools that are truly the best fit for them, and as opposed to a school that might have a great football team or is a very popular school amongst the community. Is this truly a good fit for the student based around their particular needs and their particular interests? Now, Supermatch helps students to find what these schools are by providing them with a database of over 4,600 schools. To help them kind of navigate the waters of identifying the schools that are best fit for them. It asks them various questions around things like location, majors, whether they're interested in attending a 2 or 4 year or a technical school, even being able to allow them to look into different programs based around special services, like are they interested in ROTC programs. Now, as students come through and identify the schools that they have a interest in or the areas that they have an interest in, they are also asked to associate a particular priority to this item, whether that be a must-have, very, or kind of important. And as you can see, as we're updating the different priorities on the side here, our center search bar is changing. Students at this point can easily expand upon these results where they're given additional details around the financial aid opportunities that are available to the student, additional resources, additional information associated with this particular school as well, but also given access to why this school was brought to the top for them based around the priority that they selected over here on the left. Some other tools that we actually provide to students to help them with the college research process are tools like scattergrams. Scattergrams is actually a great tool to be utilized in a one-to-one conversation that a counselor might be having with a student to help them to be able to better align their aspirations to academic achievement. Scattergrams actually utilizes data that's coming from the student information system around traditional GPAs and test scores like ACT or SAT scores from students at their school who have gone on to attend these particular universities. Scattergrams utilizes that data to show students on average kind of what kind of GPA or what kind of test scores results they're going to need based around the results coming from your school to get into this particular university. So the green dots over here represent the students who did get in, the red X's are the students who didn't, and then our green dot with our red circle is our particular student. Now, this is a great tool to utilize in the 9th or 10th grade when a student might come to you and say they're interested in going to Texas A&M to give them a better understanding of exactly what they need to do based around the results coming from your school to accomplish that particular goal. It's also a great tool in the 11th and 12th grade when maybe that student still wants to go to Texas A&M but hasn't done what they need to do academically to meet the standards of getting into that particular school, to be able to show them that maybe this isn't the best fit school for them, but ideally here's a list of other universities that students from our school have attended that might align with them in terms of what their academic achievement has been like. Now, as students make the transition from colleges that they're researching, they will also then move into colleges I'm applying to. What Naviance provides here is a complete centralized process for parents, students, and counselors and administration to stay up to date in terms of where students are at with the college application and transcript process. Have applications been submitted? Have the transcripts been requested? And have those materials been sent off? Now, one critical aspect of post-secondary education that is critical to think about is the concept of financial aid. We all know that post-secondary education can be very expensive, and so one of the things that Naviance provides students with is a complete database of through Sally Mae of the National Scholarship Search, connecting these students with over 3 million scholarships and $10 billion worth of money that they have access to. Furthermore, you all might be familiar with some scholarships in the local community that are available to your students. This might currently exist in the format of a list outside of the counseling office or on a website that students can access. Now, one of the things that Naviance actually does to help students be able to maximize the amount of financial aid they're being awarded is we utilize data to help students better understand if they meet the matching criteria for these scholarships. Um, Very rarely do I come across a student who says, I don't want the scholarship dollars. More often than not, what happens is they're overwhelmed with the process because there's millions of scholarships out there. They don't even know where to start or which ones are a good fit for them. And so they might send out an application to a couple of scholarships that maybe weren't even a good fit in the first place. And then they get discouraged because they don't get accepted and they stop the process there. What Naviance does is it utilizes data to help these students better understand where they meet the matching criteria for the scholarship so they can focus in on the 3, 4, 5 different scholarships that truly are a good fit for them, as opposed to spinning the wheels on the scholarships that they never were a good fit for in the first place. We've had a lot of great success with our scholarship search tools generating real success for districts. In fact, Houston utilized the scholarship tool and in their first year had an increase of more than $10 million of students being awarded additional financial aid through the Naviance platform. So here within the colleges tab, the big focus is providing a centralized place for students to start doing college research at an earlier age to identify the schools that are truly a good fit for them based around academic achievement as well as their specific priorities. Making those connections from the college research process to the college application process and streamlining that for both the counselors and the students. And then furthermore, making the connection from the college application process to financial aid and really maximizing the amount of dollars that students are able to gather to pursue their post-secondary goals.